Okay, so this is what we have going on here. Everybody wants to know how you do your roots. There's a bunch of different ways depending on your hair type. But there is another way that you can do it, and it's probably like one of those things you're going to freak out about because not very many people show you. So, I have this right here. It is a sponge and it's got a rough spot on the end of it, or on the other side of it. Like a Brillo pad, which you can use that. We're gonna take this sponge off, which you might not have to, but I'm going to anyways. And the reason why I'm doing this is because whenever you do your roots, a lot of times you can't get close enough. And for the people that do their roots, some people don't want to interlock them. I have fine hair, and depending on how thick my dreadlock is whether or not I'll interlock them or not. For my thin ones, I don't like to do that because my hair is fine and delicate. So, to be quite honest, I don't do my whole head the same way. I didn't have the luxury of having someone else do my locks. So my locks are custom made without being able to see. So, but, you know, I get to do other people's locks, and I do to them what I wish I would have had done to mine. So as I go through life, I fix and all those things. But now that I'm a loctician by nature, I have experienced almost everything there is to experience as far as fixing and figuring it out and all of that. So I've cut this off, the sponge part, because we don't need it. Okay, you can also get like just a Brillo pad or anything that's rough, not sandpaper. Okay, we're talking just like a rough surface, nothing that's gonna like rip your hair. Okay, let's let's think about it. So now I've got this. It's this thin. Okay, so that is how close, maybe even closer once it smushes together, that you're going to be able to get your roots close enough to your scalp, if that makes sense. If I'm doing this number and I'm taking my fingers and then doing this to make my roots, you know, tight, I still have a area here that's, it's not close enough. You know, sometimes we want it to look on point. So here's just another way, and that's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to cut in the middle just enough right here. Okay, see, like that. And then I'm just going to cut like a little angle. So we're going to put your dreadlock through here, and then we're going to kind of smush it right there. And then that's when you start to work. So also, during all of this, I am not sponsored. I wish I was, by the way. So if anybody wants to help me out in that neck of the woods, that'd be awesome. Right now I use Dolly Locks. belly locks right here. See? Belly locks. Right there. Light blonde locking powder. She has different colors for different colors of hair. So, this is what we're going to do. I have an area here that drives me crazy. My bangs area. No matter what, your bangs are going to do their own thing. A lot of people already have dreads. They know this. But for the ones that do not and are getting them, no matter what you do, it's gonna happen. So either you can just roll with it and let them go, which normally that's what I do, but I'm gonna show you how sometimes you just want to play around and see how it looks, just like we curl our hair, bleach our hair. And then sometimes we just need to make our hair more tidy. Because your roots are very important for real. Now, you don't have to make these perfect. Sometimes, you know, your hair has already decided to go one way. Whether you rip it or not, to make it go another way. It just has followed that map of locking, and really you have no other choice than to let it just do its thing. So we're going to separate as much as we have. This free hair, we're going to try to get it to go inside of this dreadlock. And we are going to keep this hair out of the way because we don't need it to bug us, right? So we're going to try this out. I'm going to put this right here. Okay? I know this looks crazy, but it works. Alright, see? Oh, that hair right there. Yeah, well, we're going to fix this issue. The cool thing about it is you can do this. Ain't that cool? So, this right here is going to help with friction. Not only does this help with friction, but this helps with friction too. So, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of that. Rub it in here. And then you're going to go in one direction. Okay? One direction. We're going to go like this. You're going to make slight circles. You're going to hold this still. Take this hand. And you're also going to push down because this thing is like skinny, you know? So, as far as the, you know, width to your scalp. So, thickness. I'm trying to use the right words. But now, see, there's like hair right here still. Right there. Alright, so that's not a big deal. Okay? So then, you just, that Brillo pad is going to make it do crazy stuff. So, we're just going to keep working with it. But the main concern on this, we're not worried about all this right now. Not the rest of the dread. We're just worried about the roots. So now we're going to take this out. Check it out. Of course you want to get green stuff. So